Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with part 2 of just basically what is happening within the United States and globally. It's just been so heavy, and shout out to all of you that's been petitioning, protesting, sending donations, bringing awareness on your social media. That is beautiful. Even sharing it with your family and speaking about it is doing so much. So thank you so much for everyone that has been just participating and spreading the word that this just has to stop. So we are going to do a reading surrounding the energy of Trump and just what's going on there and how they're going to go about things. Okay, it's just been relatively very wild. I don't think I need to break down what's been going on. It's just very heavy. I've been heavy all week, and I was actually supposed to go protesting. I wasn't able to go because I had a dermatologist appointment and they gave me a chemical peel, so I couldn't be outside. I had to stay indoors. But best believe I did my part inside. I was donating, speaking about this to my nephews that are very young, and it's just been heavy. So shout out to everyone that's been doing everything that they can to spread the word and to bring awareness and to fight back. You are loved, you are appreciated, and we're just going to see what's going to happen within the next 6 months. Now, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but it takes a pandemic, I see, and not only just a pandemic, but it takes a pandemic and the world rioting and protesting about the injustice that Black people go through for people to show who they are. Have you guys been pulling away from certain friends and family because maybe their views are a little bit extreme? Have you been having to cut people off? Because if you have, please don't feel alone. A lot of people are seeing folks for who they are. So, and it's crazy because in my 2020 vision video that I posted in January, I said 2020 is going to allow us to see people for who they are. And I specifically said, watch our leaders, pay attention to our leaders this year. And I kid you not, that's what's happening. It's so eerie. It's so creepy. It's a lot. And there's more to come. It's not over, guys. There's more to come. But this is leveling everything out. This is evening everything out and bringing forth the change that's necessary. So, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. So, we have the Six of Swords reverse showing up. Put that over there. We have the Six of Swords reverse. And I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are safe. And shout out to everyone that has ordered an email session. I'm getting to them as fast as I can. Six of Swords. We have the King of Swords reversed. This is Donald Trump. So we're going to be focusing on Donald Trump's energy first. Let's focus on his energy. Put that over there. Show me the energy surrounding the United States. The war. Death. The Fool. The Sun reverse. All of these cards went reverse, y'all. I haven't had the time to pull on my own, so this is the first that I'm pulling a spread on what's to come. Ace of Swords reverse. No, Ace of Swords. Okay. Back of the deck energy is the Five of Swords. Listen, please don't start. I'm doing a reading. Don't start. Go back to sleep. Thank you. Sorry, that was my cat. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords reversed, we have the King of Swords reversed, we have the World reversed. So Six of Swords definitely talks about an energy of we're going to move on from it, introspection, we're going to move on towards something else. But being that the card and the energy is all reversed, this means that we can't escape this anymore. Now, if you guys have been paying attention, something similar happened like this about maybe 3-4 years ago, and the guy kept saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And yes, we were protesting a little bit, but not as intense as this time, because this time we're actually just seeing it unfold in front of us. It's just what happened back then is not going to happen anymore. So the Six of Swords is here. More than likely, it's like a vibe of, in the past, we would have to move on from it. The energy of it is what it is. Okay? And that's the sad part of just the Black community and what we have to go through. It's like, well, I guess it is what it is. I guess the evil cops win and justice is not going to be served and the bad guys win. But it's in a past position. So that's in the past. We're not thinking like that anymore. Okay? We are fighting back. And history is repeating itself. Even with everything that's happening, the transit is similar to the transits that were happening back then. I'm going to do my best to try to put them in the video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So then we have the Six of Swords reverse, and then we look at the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is definitely Donald Trump. This is an air sign elemental energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Trump is a Gemini. We are in Gemini season, and we're just going to be seeing a lot of twin action. We're going to be seeing things repeat itself. So if it happened before, it's going to happen again. So it's a twin energy that's happening. We just got past the Sagittarius full moon and lunar eclipse. So we're going to continue to see more things. So I'm encouraging all of you to please keep your eyes open and be aware. Do not take your eyes off of the news. And even when you watch the news, guys, you're going to see people say things and then they backtrack. You're also seeing that with celebrities. They say shit that they mean with their chest. They say it with their chest. And then when they get called out, they backtrack. So you're going to see a lot of people swing a sword and then try to put their sword away. So we see that the King of Swords is holding a sword. He is holding his sword. Trump is holding his sword. But notice how the card is reversed. So what happens when a knife goes reverse? When a knife goes reverse and you're no longer holding the handle, guess what you're holding? You're holding the blade. So everything is reversing back to the people that are doing wrong. That's why the King of Swords is reversed. So not only are we going to see Trump deal with his sword reversing on him, you're going to see a lot of law enforcement and a lot of people that feel that all lives matter to be passive aggressive. They're going to be eating their words too. And I'm saying this because it's not just within the United States. We have the world that steps in. This is the world. So everybody's watching us. Everybody's seeing what's going on. Everybody's watching the United States. And everyone is also following suit on what's going on in their country. So this is not a USA problem. It became a global problem. And we've been seeing that. So I love that the world card is here, meaning the world is in outrage. It's not just us. There's a lot of airplanes that are flying by, and normally it's not this much, but because of the protesting, there's a lot of helicopters. It's pretty scary out there, but our voices need to be heard. And so with the world card in reverse, we're just going to be seeing some more things. Now, another thing that I want you guys to get ready for is what I call the domino effect. So not only are we going to be protesting about what's happening, I'm also seeing this being an ongoing thing for the rest of the year in regards to the world being just a little bit frazzled right now. Okay? So no, everything is not going to calm down. Okay? Because y'all have to remember, elections is going to be here this year. So things are definitely not going to be calming down. And I keep telling everyone, pay attention to our world leaders. Because when I tell you they're going to be exposing themselves, and it's going to be very messy, the old way is dead. Death, transformation. The old way is dead. Now, a lot of people have been saying that this feels like a new world order. And a lot of people are also saying that they feel that this was an inside job. And all honesty, I agree. However, did you guys ever thought that maybe their inside job and them pulling strings backfired? They didn't think that the world would react like this. They underestimated the people. The leaders are of the few. We are of the many. Remember that statement. The leaders are of the few, but we are of the many. There's more of us than there is leaders. So we're going to be holding them accountable, like I've been saying since January. So yes, it's not a secret that the government and leaders, they play puppet master, and they're doing sneaky shit, having circles that they're not supposed to be having. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it because YouTube is very sensitive on topics like that, and I just don't like talking about it either. But let's just call a duck, and a spade a spade. We're going to be seeing a lot of people getting exposed this year. So a lot of people that you more than likely look up to, you might be giving them the side eye. It's going to be an eye-opening year. Guys, evil eye. Evil eye. Eye-opening. You can't unsee what you're about to see within the next 6 months. You just can't. Death and transformation. Death, transformation, being reborn. Okay? Now, some more things that I'm picking up on. I do feel that Trump is going to continue to say some more reckless things. I do feel that the rioting is going to calm down, but it might pick up again based on how this case plays out. Okay? I am seeing that certain states are going to continue to have their curfew. I am seeing that new laws are going to be put in place. I am seeing that with the virus, a vaccine is going to be coming out, but like I tweeted, it's not going to be ready, and it might have some adverse effects. So tread lightly on that. We have the Sun card reverse. So my spirit guides just keep telling me exposure, 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 exposure. So we're just going to keep seeing more shit. We've been seeing celebrities crying over designer stores. We've been seeing people clout chasing. We've been seeing almost everything. People are put under pressure, and we're watching what they do because they're put under pressure. Now, the Five of Swords is also here because this is about our freedom fighters. This is our people protesting right now. Yes, justice will be served. Yes, we will get good news. But it's a bittersweet ending. It's bittersweet. It's very bittersweet. It's bittersweet because it took all of this just to get justice. And the work is still not done. I don't feel like this is going to slow down. I feel like it's going to slowly get quiet and then pick back up, get quiet, pick back up, get quiet, pick back up. And the reason why I'm picking up on that wave is because elections. So people are just more emotional. People are just more upset. People have been locked up. So when they're out, they're probably more raged. They're doing the absolute most because this is psychological. It's psychological, it's spiritual, it's manipulative, but here's the thing. The people pulling the strings, they underestimated that the world would end up falling into this as well. They underestimated this. They did. Hence why the King of Swords is not just Trump, it's other world leaders that are just kind of like, Now, I'm not saying that all world leaders are bad. Let's not do that. I'm not saying that all of them are bad, but the ones that are in that little cult or in that little toxic shit for their own gain, they didn't anticipate that the rioting would last this long and the protesting would last this long. They didn't anticipate that the world would also get involved with this. It's a powerful union. And another thing that me and my mom were discussing, I was just so sad for all of the children that should have been graduating out of high school, that left for spring break and they were never able to go back to school, not able to see their friends. Going to school for a lot of kids is their way to escape from whatever they're going through at home. It hasn't been easy for a lot of people. People are losing their jobs. People don't know what's going to happen next. It's been very, very scary. But you know something else? My mom, she told me God gave these children a different march. God said, you guys are going to be a part of history. You guys are not going to be marching across the stage to get your diploma. It's bigger than that now. You guys are going to be marching for your freedom, marching for your rights, marching for doing what's right by your neighbor, doing what's right by people that are innocent. That is what they're going to remember. That when they could have been celebrating their success, they were out here protecting and fighting for human basic rights. To not be killed because you're going jogging, to not be racially targeted, to not choke and die, to not go through these things. That's what they're fighting for. That's what these children are being a part of. You see children that are protesting, children that are crying. They're just, it's so much that's happening right now. And they're not going to forget that. And because they're a part of what's 2020 is doing to them, because they're a part of this movement, they're part of a revolution. This is a revolution, guys. This is not small shit. This is a revolution. So everything that I said in January, it's true. Everything that I said in my impeachment Trump video where I saw riots is all happening. And you know something else? This is going to plant a seed for all of these children that are going to grow up and be adults and change this world. Now, do I see change right away? No. Will things progress? My father said maybe, because that's how much he's just so... He's been here for 50 plus years and he said he's never seen any shit like this. So he said maybe. For me, I said yes. I said yes. Change. Change. Now, the sun is shining a light on the things that's been happening that leaders have been a part of. The sun reverse, shining a bright light on things that are negative. So it's going to get really icky. It's going to get really, really icky. Okay? I don't got to say it. Y'all already know. I don't have to say it. I don't have to say what's about to get exposed and who's about to get dragged. And people that y'all least expect are also going to get exposed and get dragged. This is not the year. This is a very karmic year. I'm not going to be doing an election reading. It's not time yet. Does Trump still need to watch for his safety? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He does need to watch for his safety. Will laws be in place to protect the Black community? Will laws be in place to protect the Black community? 2 of Swords. 10 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes, but it's going to take some time. I'm predicting within the next 2 to 3 years, we will start to see more of a difference. Because remember, guys, this runs deep. This is not going to just be solved right away. But this is the beginning. This is the beginning. So please don't say, no, it's going to take that long. It's going to take 2 years. Guys, come on. This is 400 years of deep-rooted demonic shit. Y'all really think that it's going to change overnight because we're protesting and rioting? No, this is the beginning. This is the beginning. Okay? It's going to take more awareness, more of us to speak on these matters, more to bring change little by little, because it's not just police brutality. It's the prison system. It's corporate and their racism. It's a lot of shit. Now, will racism disappear? No, it'll exist, but there will be laws and rules in place slowly but surely, not right away, but slowly but surely, that's going to protect the Black community and people that just look different. The Muslim religious community, they're constantly always going through shit that's unfair and not right. Then you have the Latino community, like all of us that are just not white supremacists. We're going to have more laws and more things and more stuff in place to protect us. No, it's not going to clean up because we're rioting and protesting. This is just the beginning. It takes time to dismantle a demonic system and bringing forth what's right. 2020 is evening everything out and leveling out the playing field. And if we continue to move forward, if we continue to do our part, if we continue to bring awareness, if we continue to sign petitions and shake shit up like we've been doing, things are going to get done. But I want you guys to pay attention to the youth, because the youth is going to change the world down the line. We're getting it started, but it's the youth that's going to take that baton and run as fast as they can. What could trigger the youth to be so outspoken and so determined for change? What could trigger that? What's happening right now? Pay attention. Pay attention. They're a part of a bigger fight. So this is setting the stage for change, but it's going to be the youth that takes it as far as they can. And I'm talking about the class of 2020. A lot of them were out there protesting. Children are out there protesting. Children. And children don't forget. Okay. Children don't forget shit. What's happening with this damn virus? Let's see. A vaccine is going to be coming out. People are going to be celebrating this vaccine. They're going to try to make it mandatory, but it's going to have some adverse effects. They're going to have to take it back and revive it before it's decent to take it. Personally, I think it should be somebody's choice to take the vaccine, because some people are just not for vaccines. Some people are just not for it. And then you have people that are for it. But I'm just here to say that the vaccine that is coming out, it's like 85% ready. It's not ready yet. It's not, there's some adverse effects. I'm sticking by my prediction. It's not going to be ready until 2021, but they will try to release it to bring some form of relief. But it's still not time. Smaller islands in the Caribbean are going to begin protesting as well. They're already protesting now, but their protesting is going to be about the stuff that's going on within their own country. It runs very deep. It runs really deep, guys. Really deep. Now, everyone, don't be scared. Please don't be scared. Keep doing your research. Stay informed. Sign petitions. Donate. Protest. Please be safe. Make sure you're wearing the proper things to protest. Now, I do feel bad for Black small businesses that are being looted right now, and I've donated to a couple of them, and they've reached their goal, so they're going to be okay, insurance and everything. It still sucks. It's still a setback. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I was very shocked to see a lot of celebrities show their ass. It was very, wow, a lot of coonery. But again, even though this is just a scary time and it's a lot of anxiety and it's just a lot, I'm grateful that I know who not to follow. I'm grateful that I was right about certain people. I'm grateful that the people that needed to be exposed are getting exposed. So I can find some good in all of this. I can. So my only predictions that I have, guys, is a lot more is going to get exposed. It ain't over. This is just the beginning. Okay? This is just the beginning. So stay informed. Be alert. Pay attention. Now, luckily, I am very happy that I am anointing and fixing protection candles for all of my freedom fighters and just for people that have been feeling on edge or just feeling the need to have some form of protection. I'm so happy. They're going to be on the apothecary very soon. If you guys are interested in fixed candles, shameless plug, but I do have some spiritual goodies for your needs. I will be having the restock June 12th. Yeah, June 12th, I'm going to be having the restock. So please be sure to follow me on all of my social media, especially Instagram, because I make the most announcements there. Turn on your notifications so you guys know when I post videos and post messages. Click the little bell so you guys know. I'm going to keep this going. I'm going to keep this going. Yep, I'm not going to stop. And I will continue to bring awareness and spread knowledge and use my intuition to give clarity on situations that are not making sense. Now, there have been a lot of demonic things that's been happening. There's just been a lot. We would be here all day if we could talk about everything that's been going down. But my biggest message for all of you is to please pay attention. Please stay informed. Please stay informed. There's so much more to come. And what I mean by so much more to come, exposure. People are going to get exposed. Another thing that I'm predicting is going to be hard on who we're going to vote for this year. Yes, we're probably going to vote for Biden, or people want to vote for Biden, anybody but Trump, but people don't feel secure about Biden. People don't feel secure about Trump. It's a weird time. I'm actually predicting that a lot of people are not going to vote just because they don't know who to trust or who to believe in. Anyway, guys, the next video surrounding this is going to be the election, is going to be all of that, okay? I want to pull a few more cards for Trump before I end off this reading. It's just the energy is very heavy, guys, so forgive me if I'm not staying in it. It's just very heavy for me. So, you know, if it's heavy for y'all, it's definitely heavy for me. It's heavy for all of us. But I'm going to at least pull some cards surrounding Trump and how he feels, even though I don't want to. I know you guys would like to know. Some of y'all don't, but it's cool. Show me Trump. He's bringing out the military to shoot down peaceful protesting. It is a hot mess right now. You got Republicans that are even looking at Trump crazy. So Trump is understanding that a lot of money is lost. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Trump understands that money is lost. Trump is also in denial. He's not making this his fault in regards to his leadership. He doesn't want to admit this to himself. He's not taking accountability at all. And he's in deep meditation. I don't even feel like he's making a lot of these decisions. He's mentally checked out, really. He doesn't want to acknowledge that he could have done more or things could have been prevented more. Does Trump still need to be good with his safety? I said that already. He does. There will be an attempt on him. He needs to be careful. Now, I say he needs to be careful because at the end of the day, he's a human being, and I'm not trying to wish death or anything on anyone. I'm just a messenger. He just needs to tread lightly and be careful. That's all I'm going to say on that. Because history has a weird way of repeating itself. Nothing that we're seeing is new. Nothing. We just have more cameras filming what's happening. Okay, Five of Swords. He's going to send more military people. He's going to feel victorious because there are going to be more stricter curfews to calm down the rioting. Yeah, but he's not going to be able to stop the unity. This is the Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles, money or something is owed. Something is owed when it comes to Trump. So that's all I got, guys. He's going to get exposed. And a lot of other people are going to get exposed. And these are my predictions that I'm seeing. We will do more videos surrounding this when election comes. Well, not more videos. Probably like 2 more videos. A world prediction video and Trump and the election. This video is just a part 2 of what's to come with the rioting and the protesting, okay, guys? I am considering doing a world prediction video for the next 6 months. And what I mean by world, I mean that we're going to talk about everywhere. And I'm just going to be shooting predictions. I'm not even going to be in order because that's a lot of energy to channel. That's coming up. But this is just addressing the rioting and the distress and the chaos that's happening within the United States and what's to come. Okay? Change is here, but change will take some time, okay? Please be safe, guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And I'll be back with another video. Mwah. Bye.